What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you all having a great day today. We got a lot to cover. I'm going to go over a very broad spectrum of things. We've got a new legend that was hinted by Respawn themselves for Apex Legends with the upcoming Season 9 just around the corner. And guess what? You're going to be surprised because it's not who you think it is. Maybe who you think it is was trying to tell us who it really is. We'll talk more about that in just a few seconds. Also, we've got a little bit of a slight update on Toofy and the whole hacking situation for Apex Legends. Then, as always, we got some gold nuggets at the end of the video. The gold nuggets are actually probably longer than any other gold nugget I've ever done, so there's a lot in the gold nuggets today, so make sure to stay tuned. But I hope you're all having a great day. How many of you watched the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight last night? An absolute stupid waste of money. I'll never be paying for that again. And there's this big controversy on Twitter whether or not this fight was rigged, so let me know down in the comments what you think about it. So make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned toward the end so that you can find out how to win 1,000 Apex coins. I'm giving away 3 codes, so make sure to stay tuned. All right, so I'm sure you're aware by now that Respawn has been tweeting out these little teasers on Twitter showing something that's leading up to the story of the Outlands, which, by the way, releases tomorrow. Well, in these teasers that they're showing, there's a little bit of a scavenger hunt that you're supposed to go on and figure out what they're talking about. And I'll show the 3 pictures right now on screen that you can see. And basically, when you follow these threads, they start to talk about some more specific things regarding the season. Well, I'll say a new legend, but not necessarily the Season 9 legend, because I simply don't know yet. So I began to follow some of the comments that were coming off of this thread on Twitter, and I found some of this. Some people were quoting some things from Titanfall and saying, "The sky belongs to me, pilot. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide." And someone replied to that saying, "Viper's got you in the pipe 5x5. And when I heard that, it sparked a memory that I was not really sure where it was. I started to look it up, and it wasn't long after someone actually tweeted about it. The writer for .esports, Pedro, said this on Twitter: "We've seen Viper in official Rampart art from Season 6. We also had a nod to him earlier in the Season 5 quest. One of Ash's voice lines was 5x5. And I knew that's where I heard it from. I just couldn't think of it, which is something that Viper said throughout Titanfall and Titanfall 2. But according to so many other people out there, it's supposed to be Season 9 legend. It's supposed to be Valk or Ash or whatever. I don't really know. It's like they're changing their mind every day that I watch them, and I don't really find them to be that reliable anymore, so I just stopped talking about it. But we're just now scratching the surface with this whole Viper thing. Garrett Leaks put on Twitter saying, "Don't forget, Rampart is in possession of Viper's North Star Titan. The new story of the Outlands is named North Star." Josh Medina said this on Twitter: "This is going to hit in the fields, but it's so good. See y'all in the morning." It's an 8-minute story of the Outlands, so I'm super excited to watch it. But why did he say it's going to hit in the fields? It's got to do something with Titanfall. We obviously know that. Not only is that, we've had Apex Legends News saying playing Titanfall today with this big picture of Viper and North Star. But there's only one problem. Viper got 360 no-scoped by Jack Cooper. So with this in mind, Pedro tweeted out from .esports saying, "Heard the theory of Viper Jr. floating around there," pun intended, saying the dates would line up because they would be 18 years old by now, which is enough to join the Apex games. So I don't know what to make of this. There's so much to talk about, and I cannot wait to watch this unfold tomorrow. It's an 8-minute story of the Outlands, so there's so much to cover. Also, Ryan Rigney, which is the director of communications over at Respawn, said this on Twitter about the story of the Outlands, saying, "If you tune in early for tomorrow's story trailer premiere, there's a little fun and little exclusive sequence in the final minutes of the countdown. So make sure, if you can, I know people got school and they got work tomorrow, but if you can, watch it live because there's something that's going to happen and I have no idea what it is." And just a reminder, this is at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also in the news, please tell me you got that cringe reference. If you know what that was from, just comment down below. On top of all of this new stuff for Season 9 and the story of the Outlands is coming out tomorrow, there's not just that. There's something else that's really, really big I wanted to talk about. We've seen leaks way long ago about Season 9. We all know that it's going to have arena modes, and we know that the new teaser for the arena mode should unlock very soon. I think it's on the 20th that it unlocks. You can actually go and hear Ash's voice announce the arena mode and kind of how she's commentating it, stuff like that. But a lot of people have been wondering, what about all of these new maps? You know, a long time ago, we heard the map Tropic Island, and we've been hearing all of these other things of new maps. But the thing that I've always said is that these maps probably won't be actual BR maps. They're probably going to be very small POI based maps that are going to be for arena modes only. They're going to be super small, like you would see in Call of Duty or like Titanfall 2. Well, he posted this with the teaser that Apex released back on the 17th, which is actually just yesterday. And if you read the tweet, you can see a little note at the bottom right saying you're gonna love it here. It's just like home. And Pedro replied to that saying, quick thoughts, where do they run to and where do they run from? It's a rural area in the background plus a picture holding a chicken. Possibly grew up on a farm. And I'll show you guys a picture of the previous teaser right now. And like Pedro says here, we've had a nod to Angel City in the last teaser, which you guys can see on screen now. And Angel City also had cherry blossoms. Might be a coincidence, but it might not be. Back when the game first released in 2019, I recall an interview with Drew McCoy talking about Angel City specifically. And someone had asked him, have you ever tried or thought about incorporating Angel City into Apex Legends? Because everyone apparently, I'm not a huge Titanfall guru from the past, but apparently Angel City is like not to be messed with. Like it's like everyone's favorite. It's like the Nuketown of Call of Duty. I don't really know. And so my only thought from this is like, would they actually do what Call of Duty is doing and maybe take some of the best maps, most favorite maps for your smaller game modes like we're going to have in the arena mode, and maybe take some of those maps from Titanfall and make them an actual map for Apex Legends? Now, we also know and can expect, I think I saw this a long time ago, saying that we would have some POIs from Kings Canyon, World's Edge, and Olympus that would actually be a map. And I think I saw Skulltown on there, Water Treatment on there, Cascades on there, and I'm not sure exactly what these are going to be like, but I can guarantee you, promise you, that they are going to definitely take influence from these POIs that are definitely probably the most favorite of all from of these BR modes and these BR maps, and probably going to make them into your arena maps. Whew, all right, there's still so much to talk about. I'm gonna have to start talking super fast in order to get this video out in time. So Tufi is most definitely not under control. The situation hasn't changed that much, or actually at all, because believe it or not, Shiv was once again forced to go stream another game because he got locked out of his account, like he does every single time he plays, it seems like, because they cannot stop Tufi. Well, the stance with Tufi has changed a little bit since all of the videos have came out regarding Respawn and them not being able to control Tufi and like that. So basically what has happened is that people are now changing their stance from, you know, fix your anti-cheat or hire more people like hideouts to ban people. The problem with that is, number one, they'll always get by anti-cheat. Number two is that they'll always just be able to make a new account and get right into pred lobbies as soon as they get level 10. So now that more people are aware of the situation that's going on and realizing that the level 10 getting into a pred lobby glitch has been around since probably season 4 or 5, I don't know, it's been around for a very long time, and people have been exploiting this glitch for a very long time as well. So this is actually nothing to do with anti-cheat. This is a simple bug fix that should have been done probably 6 months ago, maybe even more. So when you're seeing Shiv being locked out of his account, and when you're seeing all these pred lobbies crashing, the servers are crashing, remember, it's not hackers that are hacking into the lobbies. They are using a simple bug and glitch to get into the lobbies, and then using hacks to shut down the servers, using hacks to aimbot, using hacks to wall hack. So need I remind you once again that it's not really a big deal with anti-cheat, because anti-cheat will never work that well. It's just as simple as fixing a bug or fixing a glitch. And I don't understand why there's no real urgency to get this done, because if Wraith had a glitch where you would press her Q or press her void to go into her phase and it's not working for some reason, it keeps canceling, they would have it fixed in the next update. They would make sure they would be working on it immediately. This glitch where level 10s can glitch into pred lobbies and just get their friends to invite them into it, and they can just all of a sudden play with pred lobbies and shut Shiv's account off, or just shut their servers down constantly. You would think that maybe that would be just as urgent to get that done, and it doesn't really seem like it is. That's why I'm so confused with the whole situation. So many people have came forward, and this is way more than just your random on Twitter saying, hey, I know how to stop Tufi. These are legit people who actually know what they are doing, raw people from the dark web who know how to stop Tufi, because they're probably the ones that are creating these dangerous softwares to begin with. And that's all fine and dandy. To be honest with you, I do think that hiring someone from the dark web who's very, very dangerous with stuff would probably work than just someone who went to college and they say that they know how to use anti-cheat, or they know how to ban people, and they know how to do everything, blah 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 blah. Obviously that doesn't work. So I do think that would help. I do think getting someone from the dark web that is dangerous would be very beneficial. I mean, look at world power governments. I believe someone did that with the Lizard Squad. And by the way, I hate the Lizard Squad. If any one of you remember it, comment down below. I'm interested to see how your experience with Lizard Squad went, because mine went terrible. They shut the Xbox servers down when I got one for Christmas in 2014. And basically the gist of it was Lizard Squad was this extremely dangerous group that could literally shut down the Xbox servers, and everyone that got Xboxes for Christmas literally couldn't play. And that was nothing compared to them shutting the PlayStation Network servers down for over 3 months. This was a hacker group that was just in their mom's basement shutting down Xbox servers, and you would think that Microsoft would have a handle on it, but these people are literally that dangerous. The hacks are so much further than the anti-cheat, and I'm not saying that Respawn needs to hire Tufi or anything like that, but I'm saying that the problem with Lizard Squad really stopped when some world power government decided to hire them and use them for some kind of detective whatever. All I'm saying is that people who do illegal things and dangerous things on the internet and know how to hack very dangerously, they are the ones that are probably more capable of stopping this situation than someone who has a degree. And in no way is that to throw shade at Respawn. That's just simply how life goes. I mean, it seems like everyone who went to college to learn how to build computers have no knowledge whatsoever compared to someone who just looked it up on YouTube and is now self-taught. My only concern is why has it taken over 6 months to fix this simple bug glitch that's been going on since like probably over 7 months, 8 months, I don't even know, maybe even a year. But that's not all. Probably some of the best news with this whole situation and maybe a potential fix in the future that's actually meaningful is that Josh Medina posted this on Twitter, just kind of getting some community feedback with the new mode that we had. And instead of saying his favorite mode, Daltouche replied and said, server fix and better anti-cheat or give hideouts more help, bro. Please, for the love of Christ, I would do nasty stuff just to play the game normally. Whoa. Day to day, bro, please, bro, on everything, on moms, on baby, on Christ, bro, please, holy bro, please. Wow, what a tweet. That is a very interesting tweet. I've never seen a tweet like that. So basically, Josh replied though and said, all the things that you listed are things we are working on and addressing. I know you might say, bro, I've heard that before, but in all honesty, it's stuff we are working to make better. You always got a direct line to me if you want to chat more. And that's great that Josh has a direct line with Daltouche and Daltouche can get help whenever he needs, blah, blah, blah. But that's really besides the point. Obviously, none of us benefit from that, but it is nice to see, look, you know, obviously I feel like they're afraid sometimes to say we're working on it, we're addressing it because that's what we want. But then whenever they say that, we're like, oh, I've heard that before. So I get it. I do slightly get it. I mean, it is frustrating. It's frustrating for all sides, honestly, but hopefully, honestly, this actually means something and maybe we'll see some fixes soon. All right, welcome to the gold nuggets part of the video. Like I said, this is going to be the longest gold nuggets I've ever done. I'm going to have to go through it super quick because there's so many gold nuggets out there. I just had to put them in the video, but they weren't big enough to make a full topic on or anything like that. So make sure to comment gold nuggets down below if you made it this far in the video. Also, I'm going to have some merch coming out soon and we're going to make sure that we have a gold nugget shirt, a gold nugget jacket, and we're going to do some other things too, but don't worry, gold nuggets will definitely be the ones on there. Gold nuggets and something to do with the whole Vibradize slogan. We're going to make sure we incorporate that in the merch, so make sure to stay tuned for that. All right, so gold nugget number 1 is coming from a team member on Alliance saying, I'm so tired of wallhack legends. Can we just kill off Crypto and Bloodhound already from comp and bring back Pathfinder? Let me know what you think down in the comments about having legends in Apex that allow you to see other legends through walls. Now, I know this obviously is their ability, but it's kind of weird when you think about it. I mean, we're allowing a legend to have wall hacks, and it's obviously it's not the same as wall hacks. It is an ability. I understand that, but it is weird. It really is kind of weird. Gold nugget number 2 came from Josh Medina as he replied to someone on Twitter saying, can we have center flight paths for competitive? Seems to be a big issue for myself and other teams getting to our POI almost if not 2 minutes late to having to walk into it. And that basically just means like whenever you start the game and the ship goes right over the middle of the map, that way it's not just going over 1/3 of the portion of the map and you don't have to fly across the map to get to your favorite POI. And he said, I don't know about center flight paths, but flight path adjustments for sure. So hopefully we will see some better drop ships, because I know yesterday I had like the same drop ship constantly and you could only land at like the far end of the map. You couldn't even land like in the other parts of the map. So I do like that idea, and I do think it would help there be less third parties as people are going to be able to split off more and spread out more. All right, so the next gold nugget is basically if you've ever noticed a density issue with Bangalore smoke or Caustic's gas, that will be fixed in the season 9 update. Also, another gold nugget is that Respawn is looking at Crypto's pick rate, saying that while his win rate is healthy, if Apex Legends hackers battle royal presence drop any lower, the devs may have to pull up the trigger on a rework to solve the problem. I don't really see how just a pick rate is always a big problem. It still baffles me. I mean, he's a high skilled and leveled legend. You got to be good to use him, but he's really good if you know how to use him. And there's just simply legends like that. And that's what we tried to say with Caustic in the past, is that they tried to buff him and everyone freaked out and said, no, he's so overpowered, there's no way you can do that. And then they ended up nerfing him. But what I'm trying to get people to realize is, oh, like, look, Caustic obviously is going to have a lower pick rate. I hardly ever play Caustic, but it's because he's so hard to use. But if you know how to use him, he's one of the best and most annoying legends to play against. He's very difficult, but there's a benefit of being that difficult. If you're good with him, he's going to be one of the best legends. And then the last gold nugget, I have some more, but I'm going to save them for the next video because this is absolutely unreal how many gold nuggets I have. The last gold nugget for the day is Shrugtall said, I think Titanfall players will really like the next launch bundle skin. I'll leave the rest up to your imagination. So I have no idea what that could be. It could also even tie in with a teaser and maybe have something to do with North Star, or maybe some kind of a Titan kind of like skin looking thing. I don't know. I think it would be really cool. Maybe they could do like make path. I don't know. Let me just shut up. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to go in my Discord server, link down in the description. and there's 3 codes right now for you to get Apex Legends 1000 coins. They're not actually the redeemable codes because I don't know what platform you play on or what country you're in, so make sure to go find it. Once they're hidden somewhere in the server. You have to go through, look all the channels, look at some old messages, maybe you'll find it. Who knows? You'll know what it looks like. Trust me, those big all caps letters you'll see. When you find it, you got to screenshot it, send it to me in a DM immediately, and I'll give you a code for your platform in your country. There's only 3 of them, so make sure to go quick. I'll see you all in the Discord server. Have a great rest of your day. It's Vibe or Die, only positivity. Make sure to click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. By the way, the whole 2-mile run thing is going to be slightly delayed simply because there's a YouTube bug right now showing your subscribers and stuff like that. So I'm not able to track it like I used to be. So whenever they fix that, we'll resume that whole thing. So just go ahead and subscribe, because if you don't, I'll take all your heirlooms. All right, everybody, see you in the next one. Peace.